RAD the Groms Tour the Baltics is a 3-week adventure across the once Soviet states of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. With myself, Christian Stevenson, and a handful of the UK's finest young skaters, we travel 1,000 miles in search of skate parks and street spots. On the way, we try many activities, fall foul of the authorities, and excel at competitions. So sit back and relax. This is the Groms Tour the Baltics. This week on RAD, we visit an ex-Soviet spy satellite station. We skate 3 cities in one day. We swim Europe's widest waterfall. And we go 4x4 off-roading. First stop, though, a little bit of Cold War history.
Oh, dude, look at this, dude. Look at that, man.
Mad has organised a trip to an old, war Soviet radio tower.
It's a massive satellite dish, and it was amazing, because you wouldn't ever think there'd be one that big.
Never thought about leaving. It's a new year.
Because you see the ones outside your house, but then you see those, like, whoa.
Time and time again, you tell me.
It was cool from far away, but then when we got in, there was a really stressed out lady touring us around, so that was well annoying.
14 to 22.
My hair? What happened to my hair?
We went up inside. It's not really what I expected. There's just a load of stairs and weird machines.
Once we got to the top, we could see how high it was. Ollie was doing a goofy impression of someone who'd worked there for ages.
I was just trying to liven the situation up by, cracking a few jokes and that.
He had his glasses and a helmet and his shirt tucked in.
I've worked here for about 6 years.
He leant back to look up at the camera to say something, and his helmet just flew off.
You tell me there are things I'll never understand. Never rang.
That was top 10 funniest moments of my life.
Come and gone, bad checks beneath the tree. Preston County.
The satellite station was done, so we headed off in search of a picnic spot, which didn't take too long to find. We stumbled across yet another beautiful setting on our tour. Just enough time to sit, chill out, and eat before a major assault on the streets of Ventspils.
Mada said he knew a good street spot in Ventspils. It wasn't all that, but then we got a barrier and we put it, so you have to jump over something. That made the skate so much better.
The really good thing about skateboarding is you can just skate pretty much anyway. Skating's about making the most of what you've got.
Street skating, it makes the skating feel a bit more real. I normally try to just be happy skating whatever I can. As long as you're skating and having a good session with your friends, it doesn't really matter where you are.
Hallelujah! The Groms had truly enjoyed themselves, making something out of nothing, which was handy as tonight was our last in Ventspils.
Let's roll. My voice boomed right there. You hear that? Let's roll!
We hit the road and left Ventspils. We were heading south towards Lithuania with a few stops on the way.
Matter reckons that Kuldiga skate park is the worst ever. I want to see the worst skate park ever.
Yeah.
Sometimes my troubles were so heavy on my mind.
Today's all about 3 cities and 3 skate parks. And hopefully a nice little swim when they get all hot and sweaty at Europe's widest waterfall.
Sometimes my troubles were so heavy.
Park's not very good. The mini ramp is the only good thing here. It's made out of the most rubbish materials.
It's quite a nice ramp, but it makes a weird noise. Raymond's just like really good on mini ramp, like amazing. He learns a new trick every time.
Sometimes I fear the tears will steady on my cheeks.
The skate park wasn't that great. We were skating around, a little bit bored, and then we saw these go-karts. We were like, all of our eyes went. And we all decided to race them around the skate park.
We're just doing like wacky races.
It's really good, it's well fun. Like, it's actually better than the actual skate parks.
I felt like a little Colin McRae. Like doing all those go-karts is so fun. I liked it.
And Maddo's just trying to race his go-kart up one of the ramps out of one of the jumps, and he's like slamming really hard trying it. And he kept on flying back down it backwards and then skidding on his back. It was really funny.
I made it up here.
Eventually he came through and did it. That was good to watch. It was funny.
After Kuldiga Park, there was just enough time to cool off with a dip in Europe's widest waterfall.
The waterfall that we went to after the skate park was beautiful. We got there, it was so wide, the water was so clean, and we all just went swimming and diving.
This is Europe's widest waterfall. It's not very tall, but it's wide. And the water's nice, sunny day.
That's our first city done, Kuldiga. Next stop, Saldus. You ready, Sparrow?
Let's go, Christian!
Let's go! Woo!
So we pulled up at our second skate park of the day.
Welcome to Saldus.
Unfortunately, it was in a state of disrepair.
It turned out to not look that good, just kind of fall into bits sort of thing.
It's got loads of boxes everywhere that you can just be going about on. It's not very well put together, but
It's a bit dilapidated. Doesn't look too good.
It's weird. Like, all the ramps are just like shaped weirdly.
it's a bit crusty, but it's still okay to skate.
To say it didn't look that good, it was actually surprisingly really good. Everyone was using everything to its full kind of potential, and everyone was really enjoying it. It was good fun.
After a quick scope out, Ollie nailed this gnarly drop in like it was nothing.
This guy's gnarl dog boots on.
I like that one, it's pretty fun. But the bad thing was there was a lady and she kept walking past with these buckets of water and it was soaking the skate park. We were just skating over the driveway and Matt's did loads of kicks over it.
Just before we had to leave, Ben put down some storming tricks to finish the sesh off nicely. Two down and one to go. But first, I had a treat for the Groms to keep their spirits up.
You're about to have the best ice cream in Latvia. So all I get is a cool. I get him like the best ice cream in Latvia, and all he can give me is a cool.
Cool.
Man, that's some good ice cream. Let's go, guys.
Onward we went, and with our bellies full of ice cream, we eventually arrived in Jelgava, where we got lost.
We just picked some like local random skaters up the street and they showed us where the park was.
Skate med plads.
Yo! Yeah.
We picked up a couple skaters, and hopefully they'll tell us where the skate park is. So which way do I go, guys? Straight?
You can turn around.
Turn around? It's 9:15, and the sun should be setting in about an hour. And we've happened upon our third spot of the day, Jelgava, Latvia. And it's got a rad skate park.
When we got to the third skate park, I looked at it and go, this is the best one that we're going to hit today.
I didn't know they could make a shirt that bright.
The whole Groms group was skating that one hand drill, which was quite cool. We could all feed off each other's energy.
This is Jans, one of the local skaters here in Jelgava. Hey Jans, what do you think of our Groms?
I think they're good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Which ones? Which one's impressing you?
I think Ups and that from Manchester is very good.
Yeah, he's got a rad style, huh?
Yes.
Ollier Tyreman.
Yes.
Remember that name?
Okay.
Okay.
Coming up in part 2, we leave Latvia and cross the border into Lithuania. And we go 4x4 off-roading.
we've got a long drive to Lithuania, like 6 or 7 hours. So I'm gonna freshen up and get ready for the long drive. Hello! I'm waiting to use the shower.
Christian, can I go get some breakfast, please?
Yeah, of course you can. Man, isn't Ben Raymer so nice? He asks for everything. He's so... Ben, what do? Jeez, about time, dude. Get out of there. I thought he was the nice Grom, you know?
Check out Christian, he's working out.
Oh, yeah, you got muscle mass. Check this out. Ooh, it's time to ring the bell. Ooh, the toilets are over there. Tom! Man, foiled again. I got one more option. That's better. Well, we're gonna leave Jelgava, Latvia, and head to Vilnius, Lithuania, with a little stop on the way.
We hit the road and headed south towards Lithuania. At the border, we showed the passports and made it through no problem.
New country means new flag. All right, Sparrow, hand me the flag of Lithuania.
At 8 hours, this was to be our longest drive yet. And as usual, the Groms were getting on my nerves. Fortunately, I had planned a morale-boosting pit stop.
Our hometown, Radvilski's, Lithuania. We finally arrived in Vilnius, Lithuania, after an 8-hour journey. Whew. I'm tired. I'm gonna go check in and take it easy for a bit.
Vilnius is the capital of Lithuania and was to be our home for the next 2 days.
We're now heading 10 kilometers out of Vilnius to a location where they've got a track for us to go 4x4 jeeping. So we've hired 2 Jeeps for the Groms to do some off-roading in. Should be rad. We got Gilvanas driving myself, Tyreman, and Ramers.
It's gonna be so good. Just scrambling through some fields in water. Like a hick.
Well, it's been so long. Is there any point in ending now? Or is this where your curtain goes?
That 4x4 adventure is so good. I've never done anything like that. It was a bit crazy. We loaded up 3 kind of like sketchy looking 4x4 vehicles and went on a 2-hour adventure driving through like swamps. You'd be driving along and then you'd see these like vertical banks.
Vertical hills,
Vertical downhill hills like that.
This is gnarly, dude.
It was just incredible, like going full speed and then going into water and then going down these windy paths and almost catching edge.
Watch out for this tree. Oh man, it's so dusty.
We should get our seatbelt. Well, he's gone grey.
You have gone grey.
So have you. And you've got branches in your hair.
It wasn't a very nice smell when we went into the like melted cow poo pool, but I don't know, it was quite fun riding through it because it just like got everywhere.
We got stuck in a lake and I didn't think we were going to get out.
It's a bit freaky because we're just stuck in the mud with the wheels spinning and mud going everywhere, and Madden's got a bit in his mouth. And it's a bit funny.
I was like driving, no hands, and we were like, yeah, and mud sticks to my mouth.
See, you got a mouthful of mud, didn't you, Matter? That's watered down poo. I mean, it stinks.
That's like I'm dirty right now.
Yeah, it's all over our shoes. We left the windows all open, and you guys are pretty exposed, so we're just covered in filth.
You guys are lucky you can't smell this.
It's kind of nerve-wracking when you're about to go 4x4 in, because you know everyone wants the good seats and the good cars, and like then everyone wanted the open air car, but in the end all the Groms got a turn in it, so it was fine.
Oh man, that was awesome. Oh man, 4x4 jeeping with the Groms, ain't nothing better. But you know, now we're all a bit grubby and dirty, so we're gonna get a little wash on and have a little skate session. So we'll catch you cats later. A day without a skate? That won't do. So we went into Vilnius, and it didn't take long to find a suitable spot.
That was rad. What's been done on these stairs here?
2 people jumped Ollie, just Ollie.
Okay, we've had 2 guys ollie the stairs, so we're gonna see what we can do down these. Yeah, that was sick. First time that's ever been flipped.
Got me.
Now that was definitely a first. Whew.
Coming up next week, the tour is joined by UK pro skater Pete King. We shred the biggest park in Vilnius, and we journey south to visit Stalin World.
The Groms have got guts and Rad's out to show you it, and Ollie drops his helmet from Zach Towers at Soviet Street session. The Groms are breaking down barriers with 3 parks in one day. The scene must get various, but it's hot now. The Groms need a little cooling, so they dive where Europe's widest waterfall is pooling. Next 4x4 and left Matter's mouth capped in. The Groms are sore and shaken to the core, but laughing.